Hey guys, Rick Stone here from the blog Our Stoney Acres and the online gardening school. Welcome to 5 Minute Fridays, our new video series where I'm going to try very hard to give you a valuable gardening tip every Friday in 5 minutes or less. So we'll see how we do. I ramble sometimes, so hopefully we can keep it to 5 minutes. Okay, so this week we are sitting in front of my peach tree. Now first off, don't panic. I'm sitting in front of a peach tree. We actually chose, because of the location and some of the other stuff that's going on in our yard, we chose a dwarf peach tree, and this is a Red Haven peach tree, and it's a dwarf variety. Right now it's about, when it's not laden with fruit, it's about 4.5 feet tall. It will eventually get to roughly 6 feet tall. Okay, so this week we're going to talk about how to know when peaches are ready to pick, and there's really three main things that you need to know that will help you decide when your peaches are ready. And the first is color. So I've got a peach here that I picked off the tree. Every peach variety is going to be a little bit different, and so as the years go on, you'll kind of learn what color your peaches are going to ripen to. But some general ideas about color is that first off, the green is going to go completely away. So they will ripen to an orangey color at the bare minimum, or this Red Haven peach actually gets a nice red color to it. It's almost an orangey red and just beautiful. But they're going to start first. They're going to mature out of the green into a pale yellow, and then they'll start to get some orange tones, and then they'll probably develop some really dark orange or red tones to them as well. As you see that color mature, then you know that harvest time is approaching, and that's an indication that it's getting close. Okay. The next indication of ripeness is smell. So depending on the variety, again, especially a lot of the older peach varieties, when you walk up to the tree, you'll smell peaches, and it's fantastic, and it's great. Unfortunately, Red Havens don't smell really strong, so you actually have to get your nose right up there and smell it. But you can do that. You can go along and smell some of the peaches, and if you start to get a nice, strong peach smell around your fruit, that's also another indication that your fruit is ripening. Okay, but the best indication that your fruit is ripening is actually touch. Now you need to do a little bit of homework here, because you need to spend some time with your fruit before it's ripe and feel it when it's not ripe. And an unripe peach will be rock hard, okay, and it won't give at all when you squeeze it. And is what you want is a ripe peach will, when you squeeze it, just a gentle squeeze, you'll feel some give to the flesh, okay? And if it's really getting ripe, you'll actually it'll leave an impression, a finger impression, and then you know for sure it's time to pick it. In particular, when you're squeezing these fruit, if you squeeze up here at the top where the fruit was attached to the tree, if you squeeze there, and you feel that give, that's a really good sign that your fruit is ready to pick. Now, some trees will be ready to pick all at once. Ours is one of those varieties that pretty much all of the fruit ripens at one time. Other trees, you may be able to pick fruit over a period of maybe 2 or 3 weeks, but most fruit trees are pretty short in their ripening session. So, 2-3 weeks is maybe the max that you're going to have fruit ripening. So you need to be out there and watching them, picking them every few days, or if you have a variety like mine, we're going to end up picking all of these peaches, or probably most of them. There's a few that I can see that maybe could use a few more days, but most of these peaches are going to come off the tree today, okay? Now there's a couple of other little sub ideas that you can also use. If you start seeing the birds pay attention to your peaches, if you look here, I'm not sure if you can see this, I can go ahead and pick this one off. The birds have been after some of the peaches on our tree, and that's a good sign. The birds know when the fruit's ripe, and so if you see that happening, then that's another indication. And then another overall general indication is just the time of year. So peach trees are, unless something very dramatic happened during your spring, so you had like a really early spring or a very late spring, but most years peaches are going to be ready at the same time every year. So for example, our little tree last year, we picked all of the peaches that were on the tree on August 8th. This year, I started feeling some softness, and we started picking a few peaches for breakfast on August 4th. But now it's August 12th, and these peaches are ready to be picked. They need to get off the tree, and they need to get inside, and we need to figure out what to do with them. And so within 4 days of last year's date, these peaches were again ready to go. So that is how you choose fresh peaches off of a tree and know when to pick them. So as you can see, I've got a lot of work to do today, so we're going to have to get after that. If you like this video, I hope it helped you out, and if you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. If you have any questions, please go ahead and leave those in the comment section. I do look at the comments on both YouTube, Facebook, and on the blog, and I'll answer your questions for you there as well. Also, please remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That way you'll be able to get notification when I post other videos. And like I say, we're going to try, at least for the summertime, to get a video out every week giving you a gardening tip. So if you subscribe to my YouTube channel, you'll know when those videos come out. Also, if you liked this video, you're going to love our premium videos. Those are available on the Online Gardening School, and that's onlinegardeningschool.com. There's a link down in the description that will take you to the Online Gardening School, and you can see a little bit more. These are premium courses. They're long, anywhere from an hour and a half to 5.5 hours, depending on the topic. Great courses, and if you follow that link, it'll actually give you a 25% discount on any course that you purchase. Okay? All right, so that's it for our first 5-Minute Friday. Hopefully I got it in 5 minutes. We'll have to see after we do editing and everything. You guys have a great week, and happy gardening.